So you have to do a little bit of damage control, basically, with that situation. It's hard when the rules might be good rules, but in extreme circumstances, there are different pressures, right? You know, when the boat is sinking, standing everybody in a line might not be the best thing to do. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of panic and a lot of people trying to solve a lot of different problems at the same time, and yeah, it's hard when there can't be that flexibility and understanding in those kinds of situations. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. It's times of crisis bring different things into focus and to our attention. So, yeah, it's interesting. A lot of people are going to end up in hospital. Unfortunately, a lot of these people are going to be vaccinated as much as unvaccinated, because there's no protection either way against future strains of a virus. We will see what happens in the autumn
Yes.
with everything. I am, from all the information, you know my opinion, from all the information I have read and I have studied, I think that everybody should be doing everything as normal. I think it's crazy to force people to live like animals. But
We will see. Everybody waiting for it. It means everybody waiting when everything will finish, because people are really.
It's not going to finish. Look at the World Economic Forum plan. It's a 5-year plan. World Health Organization on their website have a 5-year plan. They have a 5-year plan. Sorry? Yeah, I know. I did. It was written before March last year.
Mm.
The COVID economic plan is a 5-year plan for the shutdown of Western economies.
Mm.
It is to slow down. There's a lot of different reasons for it. There's a lot. It's not. This is the crazy thing that people can't handle. It's not just one thing. You know, if to talk about a pen is easy. To talk about a whole shop full of stationary equipment, of pens and pencils and rubbers and rulers and everything you need for your office, well, that's complicated. What we have is a situation of a stationary shop where we've got all these different things happening at the same time together. And it's very complicated. And the average person can't handle it in their head to talk about all of these complicated things. It's not just one thing. It is many things coming together. There is one book that explains this, written by Klaus Schwab, called The Great Reset, where he writes about the fact that this is an economic strategy, not a health strategy. And he is one of the designers of this economic program that we are under right now. Not my words, not my opinions, but his. So I would suggest that people read before they make decisions, and that people become informed about from the right sources of information. But it is very complicated. I understand that. People are tired. I understand that. And the great challenge, as with all my previous books, the great challenge is to go through something negative and come out stronger. And that's an individual challenge for everybody. That's not a challenge for the company. That's a challenge for the individual people. Company can't do it. Company's a dead entity. Can't do it. Only people themselves can look at their own situation and say, how do I live through this shit and come out of the other side bigger, better, faster, stronger? And all the other positive elements. So that's the question that everybody has to ask themselves. And how do I not lose my mind in all the madness? It's difficult. Oh no, we can look this time next year. If we are still communicating with each other, we will be having the same conversation. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. It's a 5-year plan. 5-year plan. Things will be adapted. Some things will get better. Some things will get worse. It'll be a roller coaster. But essentially, this type of situation, it won't be much different this time next year. We'll still be in exactly the same situation.
We will see.
Wait for it.
We'll see. I still remember, you know, your prediction regarding new U.S. president.
Yeah, I was wrong, completely wrong. And
yes.
But
I'm counting that you will be wrong in this case as well.
Yeah, I was wrong with the last 2 predictions of American presidents, but all the other predictions were right. I got those ones wrong, but all the other predictions were right. But what's the lesson I learned? The lesson I learned is that it's all about what the individual person does. We're all looking for political solutions from somebody else. Maybe if we change the government to another political party. Really? You think that's going to help? Really? It might help a little bit, but it all goes bad. It all goes bad in the end, so it's not going to work out. But then we have to try. And in a small country like Slovakia, there is a big opportunity for positive things to happen because it's small. It's close together. Everybody knows somebody, right? There's a bigger chance of having a positive effect in a small country than there is in the United States, right? With, New York City is like 3 Slovakias, right? Yeah. So it's really difficult and crazy there. Yeah. No, you're right. You're right. That was all horribly wrong. But my argument is it was close, but I got it wrong. Anyway, never mind. You have to, at least I put my money on the table, okay? At least I've got the guts to put my money on the table and say what I think about it. A lot of people would be like, oh, no, you can't say that. I'm scared. That's, it is what it is. It is what it is. So there we go. Yeah, I could be wrong. You know what? Sometimes, do you ever have that? Like sometimes you want to be wrong, right? It's like you have information. You're like, oh no, I don't want. I want to be wrong. So I actually, like I'm saying that it'll be like this time next year. I don't want that. I don't act to create that. I don't want that to happen. I'm acting to do the opposite, right? All my actions are to create positive things happening. I don't want it to be the same this time next year. But I also try to be realistic about what I see. But hey, everything can change tomorrow, right? But that's the world we live in. Somebody says it's finished, and it happens. It's the decisions of people, which is why it's dangerous, because people are wrong a lot of the time. Like me, people are wrong a lot of the time. They don't get things right. Yeah. Trust yourself. Yeah, that's the rule. Trust yourself. You know what you know.
Yeah.
That's where it starts. Right.